Freax. Oh, why'd you go and say that? Twitter Freax. The website was a mistake, yeah. Twitter Freax.
You know what, actually, George Santos, what do you have to say about Twitter Freax?
Hey, Jillian.
No, actually, she's not around right now. Okay, Freax time. Let's begin with this one. This comes from MKBHD. Ho-ho, Marquez Brownlee. That's hot. So this was incredible. A wonderful development. As part of a sponsorship, he went 96 miles an hour in his car. Now, notably, that was in a 35 mile an hour zone. He blurred his speedometer, but you can see it elsewhere. And at one point, you can see him drive by a slow children playing sign. Okay, in his defense, maybe he thought the children were slow and that he could drive whatever speed he wanted. It's incredible. It's great. It's wonderful. He did issue like an apology for this. He's like, I'm so sorry for all that's been. I apologize. I would never want to drive my fast ass, sick ass fucking car down the road at 90 miles an hour. All I gotta say is, that's hot. That's hot, man. Should I know who this is? Yeah, so here, I'll just pull it up. This is what this guy does. This is his, he does this every day.
Absolutely no compulsion to upgrade since. Haven't needed to. It's funny, most of my work is pretty light, but occasionally I will have to edit a video on the go.
How interesting. Yeah, he reviews like tech products, and he's really good at it. All right, moving on. Okay, this was unbelievable. I thought this was a joke when it came out for pretty obvious reasons, but the satirical news publication The Onion won the bidding war for Alex Jones's Infowars at a bankruptcy auction. Who broke the story? Let's keep reading. Relatives of Sandy Hook shooting victims say. Okay, there's so much going on in this one. So, to my understanding, The Onion created another organization called like Geodyne Technahex. And it's like a deliberately evil appearing organization. And they purport to be the parent company of both The Onion and now Infowars. They put in a bid for Infowars. It did work. And in order for it to work, they approached the Sandy Hook victims' families. This is why he's bankrupt, is because he said some stuff about the Sandy Hook shooting that they sued about. And they approached them and were like, listen, we think this would be really funny. Can you play along with this? And they were like, yes. And I gotta admit, it was really funny. Alex Jones had like a televised meltdown that was really enjoyable. Unfortunately, he has since come out and said that the auction was reversed. It was found to be illegitimate and that it would be like going up for auction again. I am not a lawyer, but I don't think that's like a done deal. Like, he's saying it was reversed, but like, I can't find a reputable source being like, yes, it was reversed. It's very strange. It's like, let's see the tapes. Yeah, no, he's saying it, but nobody actually reversed it. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the position. They're challenging it, I think. Read about this. The purchase was completed and he is lying. Yeah, I mean, big surprise. Maybe he's like, oh, it's satire. At present, regardless of how this shakes out, I think we can all agree this is very fucking funny. It's so funny. It's sometimes I think, the Onion's lost it, or like you can't have fun anymore online because of just the way things have shaken out over the last couple of years. And then something happens and I'm like, oh no, this is good. It's a classic bit. All right, next up. Okay. So this one comes from Salvadoran Pride. Mormon missionary defeats local Salvadorans in a pupusa eating contest. Let's watch this. Look at this white boy from Utah. Put him down.
Comilona de pupusas en Armenia Sonsonate.
Utah. The quote tweet that I really liked was, seeing the biggest, pinkest guy Utah has to offer demolish pupusas would probably convince me more than any actual evangelizing. Like, legitimately, I can't say this guy doesn't have Christ on his side. Look at him. This guy kind of looks like MBT. In another life, I would love to crush pupusas before telling people about Joseph Smith. Oh my God, that's crazy. That's one of your relatives, right? Yeah, Mormon Bluetron, that's him. Next up. This one is so fucking painful. In 31 years of age, I think I've finally discovered the cure to depression, and it's leaving the house at every single possible opportunity, no matter how badly you don't want to. I hate seeing this, man. I don't like seeing this. This, and the one that's like, actually, the most annoying person you know was correct. Working out 3 times a week drastically improves your life. The one that's like, no, eating well and staying hydrated is actually really important. The one that's like, going to bed at 10 p.m. is such a blessing. I don't want to hear this. I want you to tell me that what I believe already, which is consisting off a diet of Domino's pizza delivered to me by a third party I never have to interact with, is the only way to achieve nirvana. That's what I need to hear. Fuck. Okay. I'll go outside. Next up. Okay, I think we could show this one, but it's very funny. Incredible events are transpiring on Facebook Boomer 1911 pages. So I had Elijah McCollum engrave a pistol for me after I saw all of his exclusive work. I told him to surprise me, said I wanted something cool. He replied, I got this. Well, after a week, I got it back today. What the actual fuck? Did he ruin my Colts value? Maybe it will be collector's item. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm collecting it. I shot a load in him. I mean, how hard is it? It's so good, dude. Wow. And it's like on there. It's like detailed. Wow. It's the stroker. Imagine getting killed by this gun. I think that's preferable. You know those like, now that Gen Z can enlist in the military, the like Gen Zers who will like put pictures of their favorite anime for pedophiles on like their like AR-15s they hand you. I'd much rather be killed by this. The Glock Tua. Someone pin that, please. Pin that, please. Oh, man. The Goon Volver. Wow. Incredible. Next up. Okay. We got to talk about the most important thing that happened this week, which is this. This person was the main character of Twitter for about 2.5 days. My sister mentioned to her man she had to go to the store for water. Within 30 minutes, this was outside her door. Who says romance is dead? She said, I'm thirsty. And he said, I got you, babe. And went on DoorDash and ordered what appears to be 900 individual waters to her house. Now, a lot here. Firstly, that's crazy. Second, had to go to the store for water. So this kicked off a day and a half of people doing this, which was not to be woke. But does your sister not have a sink? If you people don't live in America, I'm going to give you some information that may be troubling to hear. I would say probably about 20% of Americans drink water like this. They go to the store and they purchase 96 single-use plastic bottles, and that's what they use to drink out of. What the fuck? What the fuck? Not to be classist, but we'll get there, CJ. So a lot of people have been saying, okay, well, in the defense of this person, there are some places in America where the tap water is not safe. I want to be clear. 2 worlds in which that happens. One, 99.9% of the tap water in the United States is okay to drink. The places where it's not okay to drink, you all have a pass. But I know a lot of people in a lot of the places where it's not okay to drink, and they don't do this. What they do instead is they purchase, I don't know if you've ever seen these. They purchase one of these, right? Like a big ass cooler with a huge water jug on top of it. And then when you go to the grocery store, you get 2 of those big ass jugs. You take them home, and guess what? You put a deposit on it that you get back when you bring them back. It's crazy. Again, I know a lot of people that live in a lot of places where they feel they can't trust the effectiveness of their tap water. A lot of those people are not on public water. If that's the case, they all have this. Who is buying 9 million of these plastics? I hate to be like this. I'm going to be very classist for a moment. CJ's right. It's just picky eater discourse. It's people being like, I don't like the taste of tap water. Put it in the fridge. Get a Brita. A million ways you can impact the taste of your water. You don't have to buy. At this point, you're not even consuming microplastics. This is macroplastics. You are more plastic than man. Oh, man. Treats are the doom of the world. We are going to destroy this planet because we are addicted to treats. Not just water, but so many of the things that are causing the most impact when it comes to, the trash continent in the ocean, which I think is called Great Britain, folks. The acidification of our oceans, the CO2 in the air. It's all in service of about 20 years of being able to get a treat handed to you at any hour of the day. We're going to enjoy that for 20 years. Then we're going to live in the apocalypse that causes. For those of you that would like to know my source of water, I cannot recommend enough. I got 2 of these. I got one up here, one downstairs. This is the Life Water little filter. It's got a charcoal filter on the bottom. It's got a really tiny filter on the top, which you change the charcoal one like once a month and the other filter like once every 6 months. And it is so tiny, the little holes are, that it can filter out almost all microplastics as well. I like how it tastes. We're not on public water. It's crazy. Does it filter out fluoride? Huh. You better believe I am not drinking fluoride. But microplastics taste good? Okay, well, I didn't think about it that way. NYC Tap, baby. When I lived in New York City, I drank so much tap water. It is unfortunately the case that the tap in NYC is delicious. You go to New Jersey, if you drink out of the tap, you are functionally playing Russian roulette, but with your asshole. Oh, the tap in New York City is so good. Are you ready to know why it's good? So they don't treat it with like a chemical filtration system. They do filter it. It is filtered. And it does receive treatment. But one of the mechanisms by which it is treated is they put hundreds of millions of tiny crustaceans in it called copepods. This is not a joke. It's real. These copepods naturally filter the water. They are microscopic, so they do not trigger any shellfish allergy. But as a result of this process, and again, not fucking with you, the NYC tap water is not kosher. That's crazy, right? They're not copepods. They're copepods. There's like a, you have to pronounce the, let me see if I can find it. All I got to say is like, you got to give this woman some of these, introduce some of these.
Thanks to Skillshare. At first glance, the copepod probably doesn't seem any more significant than any other animal. I mean, it looks a little strange, but so when you find someone, you really have to hold on to them. Copepods, of course, aren't the only animal facing this challenge. In Lake Baikal, and if the copepod detects prey, it can launch itself into a quick ambush instead. So speed is one advantage that may help the copepod survive.
Oh, man. It's insane how Americans can't keep their water clean without putting chemicals or animals in it. Well, Captain Britog, a quick reminder that in Britain, a significant amount of places don't permit you to drink the hot water. Next up. Okay, this is a Rebbe post. I am German. You got to change your name. Turnstiles available. Turnstiles designed to seamlessly integrate with any access control system. I see. So a lot going on here. First up, are these turnstiles? They don't really look like turnstiles. Check the quotes. Oh yeah, well, what else do we have going on here? The next ad was more relevant to me, but very funny. Autism and ADHD support. Support from an autistic mental health professional online or in person locally. I could use mental health support, but I don't need to know about their diagnosis. Come on. Next up. Dude, this one's bleak. This one is so bleak.
Tis the season, it's always Coca-Cola.
Please, please tell me this is fake, man. Ugh. Oh, man. It just sucks, man. It's just 5. You know, this is the thing that I hate that is becoming super, like, visible in these, like, AI send-ups is every single AI commercial or project is filmed exactly like this. It's like shot, 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 shot. Nothing ever happens over the course of a shot. It's always like 1/2 second clip that looks like it's been slightly animated. You know what it looks like? It looks like that optical illusion where you would put like an image over an LED backlit picture frame, and then it would wave. You know what I'm talking about? It looks like that. It doesn't look like... God, it just looks awful. Also, did his hand become white? Gee, thanks. Now I'm white. Wait. What does Coca-Cola do? No, that's Santa. Oh, it is. You're right. Well, then why do we even give it to someone? He's like, okay, now that you've had it, give it back. It sucks. Even the audio sounds like it's AI. I really hope it isn't. And you know this shit had to be fucking corrected by artists out the fucking wazoo because the AI can't get Coca-Cola, the logo. Oh, I really hope this is not on, like, televisions. It's fucking disgusting, dude. And also, not for nothing, it just sucks. It does not tell a story in the... It sucks. It's disgusting, man. It's really awful. The full version has a squirrel with a human ear. What? Ruxin, hope you had a good stream. Oh my god, look at that fucking polar bear. Oh, look at what happens to his nose. Oh. This is so AI. Okay, hi. Why is there a satellite? Are they on the satellite? Oh my god, look at him driving. What? How did this shot make it in? It looks like shit. Look at this little box that's just moving. It's just drifting. Oh my god, they have to cut away from every shot every 3/10ths of a second because none of the shots look good because they all fall apart in that AI way after like 1/8 of a second. So it's just like it's like watching a fucking slideshow. And of course, you see the Coca-Cola on this side is just completely flat. That's because someone had to retouch it. What? It's going the wrong direction. It's just shooting out lasers. These are so painful, dude. I don't want to watch these. I'm literally switching to Pepsi. What are they all doing there? They're all just standing. Give me a shot of a crowd. Oh, wait. This one they play it so that Santa takes the Coke from the black guy. What the hell? Wait, it's the Pepsi commercial where she solves civil rights, but with Santa. Beautiful stuff. Where's the squirrel? Y'all are talking about the squirrel. Where is the squirrel? At the start? Oh, no. That's a human ear on the squirrel. Oh, no, dude. I don't like to see that. No. That's so gross. Wow. Next up. Okay, this one I thought I was going fucking crazy. Okay? So, here's the original post. Okay. I had to turn the camera off to make sure there's no pornography here. Ah, yes, the average outfit at the birthday party after the clock hits 10 p.m. Bottoms, all of them. The birthday was nice, though. Finally 20. This is a Furry talking about all their gay friends. Okay, right? The quote tweet, "This is your future if you don't lock the fuck in." Am I fucking crazy here? Why do people always tell the stupid little freaks online who are like, yeah, I'm a cat boy. They're like, yeah, well, someday you're going to look like this. This is the hottest man I've ever seen in my life. I don't understand it. This is how I felt about it. Just y'all are fake bisexual. He got way hotter. I'm sorry. Look at this guy on the left, man. Like a grizzled washout. He's got a piercing on each of his ears. Fuck. Look how sunken in his eyes are. You don't get bags like that from being a cat boy. God. I will not be reading the other tweets out loud. Thank you. He's like a detective that got fired for uncovering corruption. It's crazy, dude. How many people want to fuck the characters from Disco Elysium, right? For you to all say, oh no, this type of look, it's bad. This is like, oh man. He looks great. Next up. Okay, this is the last one. Okay, so it was crazy for me to log on and see dozens of people being like, I am no longer into, what is this, Genshin Impact? It's unbelievable what's being done to this IP. It's disgusting, totally Western. Let's just listen to this.
We promise, we deliver. Lolo Logistics is at your service. Is there anything I can help you with?
What is your fucking problem? How do you dislike this? What's the issue? You are allowed to be Scottish. You're allowed to be Scottish. I don't know what to tell you. Not every anime girl has to sound like, you know, ooh baby voice. They're allowed. Some of them can be Scottish. Okay. Go play a Xenoblade game. I will not do that because then I would have to actually play a Xenoblade game. I will not do that. I will, however, voice a positive opinion of the voice actors in those games.
We promise. deliver. Lolo Logistics.
I love how these people say their R's. They're so weird. It's like you wouldn't expect them to say the R, and then it comes out and you go, oh.
Is at your service. Is there anything I can help you with?
I've been thinking about getting a Scottish accent lately. Thoughts, feedback, opinions? Siberian, I think having an Italian accent is your birthright. That's really all I got today. Not too many freaks this week. Let's watch some Simo. Simo!